Next is helps to adjust and adapt rapid changes. Business environment helps the companies to scan and understand the changes that are taking place. That means by scanning the business environment, outside environment, companies are able to understand which changes are taking place outside and how they are going to affect our business. So business can bring required changes, helps the companies to follow these changes rapidly for their survival and growth. Once the business is able to scan the environment and understand about the changes, business can adopt these changes immediately if it really wants to survive and grow in the market. So scanning of business environment helps the business to understand these changes, and following these changes, adapting these changes, or also to make the changes in the internal environment to match the external environment. मतलब अगर बाहर के environment को match करने के लिए आपको अपने internal environment में कोई भी changes करने पड़े, the company or business should be ready to do those changes. Fine. Then is, for example, iska example you can take, suppose if you want to increase your sale, customer demand is increasing because of technological development, आप कह लो कि किसी प्रोडक्ट की डिमांड बढ़ रही है एंड you have adopted that technological change, आपने वो नई टेक्नोलॉजी अपने उसमें ब्रिंग कर ली है, बट द पॉइंट इज नाउ you have to meet the increasing demand in the market. How you are going to, अब ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रोडक्शन करनी पड़ेगी. If you need more मैन पावर for that, you should bring the required change. आपको ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा human resources hire करने चाहिए if you want that, if you want to survive in the market. Next is assisting in planning and policy making. The major policies in the organization are formed keeping in mind business environment, as policies, plans, strategies are to be implemented in the presence of environmental factors only. That means the business environment scanning helps in finding out various opportunities available to the firm or bringing out, आपने एक बार अपॉर्चुनिटीज अवेलेबल देख ली कि क्या अवेलेबल है, एंड देन यू कैन ग्रैब दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी. आप उसे ग्रैब करोगे, यू विल ब्रिंग रिक्वायर्ड चेंजेस इन योर वर्किंग सो दैट यू कैन capture the marketing share. Or second thing is, if you are seeing any warning signal or any threat outside, then also you need to do planning. But everything is possible by scanning outside environment properly and deeply. Then comes improvement in performance. Continuous scanning of business environment helps companies to improve their performance. That means if you are continuously scanning outside environment, you can bring changes in you can bring changes in your performance can be improved. By making changes in their internal environment with respect to external environment, organization can prosper and improve their market share. This I have told you in the upper point also, कि sometimes there is need to bring change in internal environment also. Outside environment की वजह से हमें internal environment में change भी करना पड़ता है, and sometimes by bringing change in internal environment also, the company can prosper and can get biggest market share in the market. This is what the points of importance of business environment. So bache, then comes dimensions of business environment. There are 5 dimensions of business environment. These are economic environment, social environment, legal environment, political environment, and technological environment. 5 environments are there which are affecting the working of the business, which are beyond the control of the business, but they have an effect on the working of the business. This topic we will cover in our next lecture. So now let's recapitulate the features of business environment first. First is all external forces. इसमें what I have told you, factors outside the business organizations are included in the business environment. Internal factors like employees, superior subordinate relation, these are not a part of business environment. Then we have done specific and general forces. Specific forces which have effect on business only, and general forces which have effect on all the types of business also. Then is interrelation. All components of business environment are interrelated. Then is uncertainty, means no one can predict business environment 100% accurately. Then is dynamic, conditions in environment keeps on changing. Then is complex, it is difficult to scan environment. Then is relativity, same conditions has different impact on different business or different markets. So these were the features of business environment. Now next is recapitulation of importance of business environment. First is first mover advantage, means you have to grab the opportunities. Maximum benefits or profit by grabbing the opportunities at the earliest. Warning signals mean you have to come to know about the constraints also in advance so that you can take the proper steps. Helps in tapping resources, means collecting right type of resources for as per the present requirement of business, whatever is being required by the customer outside, by forcing the future requirements of the customer. Then is help to adapt changes. Thorough study, deep study of business environment helps in bringing changes in the organization, helps in adapting the changes positively. It helps in making planning and policy, making plans and policies, keeping in mind conditions prevailing in environment, being innovative, adopting latest methods, technologies. All these points are covered in this. Then is improvement in performance, that by bringing timely changes and innovations, performance can be improved. These were the points of importance of business environment. So बच्चे, now you have to read book pages 121 to 125. Till then, take care.